Alright, y'all. So Nicki Minaj has done something that has the Barbs divided, and a lot of fans are having mixed reactions about this, with a lot of Nicki haters actually happy about what Nicki has done. So earlier today, PopRave, an account that actually hates Nicki and is paid to post disgusting stuff about Nicki, posted that Nicki Minaj has followed President Donald Trump on X. Now that post has got a lot of mixed reactions, with a lot of huge pop pages coming out and saying they don't stand with Nicki. Nicki is just making it harder every day to defend her. So a lot of fans are having mixed reactions about that. And a lot of Nicki ops, Bardi gang, are saying, oh, let's see what excuses the Barbs come up with this time. They're actually excited about this. Now Nicki also followed this Jewish account on X called Vivid Prowess, at Vivid Prowess, and that, coupled with her following Donald Trump, has got a lot of people looking at Nicki in a negative way. And honestly, I don't blame Nicki. This is just exposing people who actually have different agendas, but then they just hide behind Nicki's name. Because a lot of things have been happening behind the scenes to Nicki that we obviously do not know about. But everybody calling her out over this when there's millions and multiple celebrities. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been spotted at the White House with Donald Trump. He follows Donald Trump. Nobody had any outrage against him. When Beyonce was at the dinner with Trump's daughter, nobody said anything. But Nicki just hit a follow button on X, and a lot of people are in a frenzy calling Nicki Minaj all sorts of names and saying that her next album is actually gonna tank and it's not gonna do more than 150,000. I honestly think that is false, but I'm gonna stand behind Nicki regardless of what she does, regardless of what she says. I'm a stand 10 toes behind Nicki Minaj. Now we gotta talk about the girls, because oh my goodness, the girls are flopping. The girls are struggling. We need Nicki to come back and say female rap. So Special by Glorilla debuted in its first day with 7,404 streams on Spotify. 7,000 streams. And the hotties are actually clowning Glorilla because Glorilla actually dissed Megan in her song March, and now they're comparing flop singles, all thanks to Cardi B. So they're comparing Glorilla's Whenever with with Glorilla's Special. So Megan's song did 623,000 in its first day. My thing is, why didn't they compare TGIF with Whenever? Why didn't they compare Lover Girl with Glorilla's song? I know it still couldn't pull in the numbers, but still. Now they're saying that Glorilla should be compared to Bia from now on, and they should never compare Glorilla to Megan. All because her song flopped. Well, here's the thing. We're in December, and there wasn't a lot of huge promo when Glorilla was promoting her song, and she released 2 songs back to back. Glorilla doesn't have that big fan base to just drop songs back to back. And now people are also calling her out because her music video, people are alleging that she actually used bots in her music video to boost the numbers. Because in 15 hours, the music video had 600,000 views, and in 21 hours, the music video jumped to 1.6 million views with only 10,000 likes. However, Ice Spice song, Tootie, is actually seemingly doing well on the charts because it debuted with 300,000 streams, and the music video already has 2 million views at the time I'm recording this. Now, it has been reported that Cardi B will be a feature on RuPaul's Drag Race, and now we have fans also pulling up photos and saying Cardi is actually following in Nicki's footsteps, because Cardi's outfit in this promo was similar to an outfit that Nicki wore on her PF2 tour. Cardi has these forks in her head. I don't know what they're called. I'm just gonna call them forks in her head, and people are assuming that, oh, she's now trying to channel Harajuku Barbie. But y'all can see that the outfits are really similar, and I'm definitely sure that she definitely does stalk Nicki, and she has Nicki on her mood board. I don't care what anybody says. People can say, oh, it's her stylist, but I know she's definitely stalking Nicki, and that's why Nicki had to come off IG so that her ops don't stalk her. Now, Billboard has released its 2025 year-end top female albums. At number 1, we have Taylor. Number 2, we have SZA. Number 3, we have Short and Sweet by Sabrina. Number 4, we have Taylor with the Tortured Poets Department. Number 5, Billy with Hit Me Hard and Soft. Number 9, we have Bratz by Charlie. Number 10, we have Ariana's Eternal Sunshine. And number 11, we have Lady Gaga's Mayhem. Now, there's a certain album that came out less than 3 months ago, and they said it actually got 4 billion streams in 2 months and sold 4 million units in 2 months. But that album was nowhere in the charts. No one's acknowledging that album, to be very honest. In fact, Glorilla actually did Cardi B this year. I don't care what anybody says, the charts prove it. Glorilla's album actually ranked higher than Cardi B's album. Now, moving on to Fuck Around and Find Out, we're going to talk about the boys because the boys are fighting on the streets. And it's lightweight now, but it's definitely going to get messy. So I'm talking about 50 Cent and Ja Rule and Marlon Wayans. So Marlon was on an interview talking about the Diddy podcast. And Ja Rule actually took to his X and his Instagram account to also talk about the Diddy podcast. So them men feel some type of way, and we all know why they feel some type of way, because at this point, if you've watched the Diddy documentary and you're still defending Diddy, you was at them Diddy parties. Marlon Wayans was on a podcast and he said that 50 Cent, like his time was coming too, because you cannot kick a man while he is lying down. And 50 responded to Marlon by posting this real, not AI generated picture, but a real picture of Marlon Wayans. And he captioned it saying, "Diddy got this fool trying to get at me, LOL. No AI, that's your vibe, boy. Keep my name out your mouth." So 50 is implying that Marlon can actually swing both ways, and he definitely was at those Diddy parties, but he did say that he left the parties early. Marlon did not take this lying down. No pun intended. But so he did respond with AI generated photos of 50 Cent and Diddy, and if he had any real tea on 50, he would have posted them, because 50 shared an original photo and Marlon decided to go the AI way. Like, come on, man, really? Now, another person whom 50 did not call out and was not taking all this hate towards Diddy was Ja Rule, and we all know that Ja Rule and 50 don't like each other, and it actually goes way, way back. And 50 can hold a grudge, but then so can Ja Rule, and Ja Rule did not take this lying down again. So Ja Rule took to his X and his Instagram account to voice out his concerns because he thinks 50 is not a saint. So he tweeted, "Let's be real, that N-word don't give a fuck about the victims. We all know why he did the documentary. Herman's a cancer to the culture. If he cares so much, then donate the profits to charities for domestic violence. He's an executive producer. He invested money into this project." I'm just saying. The fan responded, "At Ja Rule, I am on at 50 Cent's side on this one. There are some animals that deserve to be snitched on out there. Some things can't just be swept under the rug." Then Ja Rule responded, "I'm not condoning Diddy's behavior. I'm showcasing Herman's character." Really? Anyway, he continued, "The rat always have been, always will be a fucking rat. Used car salesman, suit wearing, field goal nose having. Herman monster head ass N-word. N-words, always telling on somebody, all dry snitch ass N-word." Now 50 responded to Ja Rule by posting a video of Gene Deal telling a story about how Ja Rule and Diddy ran out of a hotel room together naked with towels only. And 50 quoted it saying, "In case you're wondering why these people are saying very, very nasty things about me, what, are you stupid? Are you stupid, Miss Piggy?" Gene Deal was Diddy's bodyguard back in the day, and there's a rumor allegedly that's speculating saying that Ja Rule and Diddy were in a hotel room together, and Gene Deal actually carried a black duffel bag, and in it were toys, and yeah, you just get the whole thing. Diddy, Ja Rule allegedly in a hotel room with those toys, and that's what Gene Deal, Diddy's bodyguard at the time, was saying on this video. And 50 posted it. Now here comes Ja Rule with his tail between his legs. Keep in mind that people have been talking about this even way before 50 posted that video. People know the story. So Ja Rule tweets and says, "I thought Jughead was smarter than that, posting a blatant lie," which he never cleared up, by the way. "A blatant lie to your millions of minions, slander and defamation, dummy, lawsuit on the way." And he continues and says, "I know what you did last summer, saying he's got dirt on 50 and that he should start his own documentary, like what 50 is doing to Diddy, but Ja Rule will start his own with slandering or talking ish about 50. Here's the thing. If you're gonna start a fight, you have to see it to the end. Don't start bringing lawyers and judges and the courts into this. 50 was quiet. Ja Rule picked that fight. 50 responded, and now Ja Rule's responding with lawyers. And people are calling him out saying, "Oh, he's just suing 50 because he's broke," which I believe, because why is he not suing Jindio? Jindio has been telling this story. This video is across YouTube. You can find it on any social media platform, but then he decides to sue 50 Cent because he needs the money. He needs a coin from 50. Now, I know 50. Anyway, we'll just see how this plays out. But yeah, the boys are fighting, and I don't know if we'll see a lot more coming out to defend Diddy. If any man at this point is coming out, any woman to defend Diddy, they were at them parties. I do not care what anybody says. They were involved somehow. I don't usually do I don't usually do this video is 10 minutes long, and I apologize if this video is too long, but I just had a lot of things to say. And if you actually like this content, if this content actually found you on the YouTube feed, please consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you guys for watching. Your support means a lot. You liking, subscribing to the channel, and sharing this video really helps me and motivates me to continue putting out these videos. So thank you very much. If you made it this far into the video, you're literally part of the Day One crew. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and drop a comment so I know you're part of the fam, and hit like so that YouTube knows we're here to stay. I'll see you guys in the next one.